looks like it's there. Okay, sorry, this is my first time doing this, and I don't really know what's going on. My mom's supposed to be watching. Are you watching, Mom? All right, so I hope this works. All right, so I am cooking. So today I decided to start a cooking channel, and this is the first one, so you're really lucky because there's a very good, huge, high chance that I'm going to be deleting this because it's so bad. But really, how bad can it be? It's my first one. So this is what I'm going to be making today. This is cha-cha chili. And when I was going through my cupboard to find the ingredients, I realized I don't really have some of these ingredients. But that's okay, because I'm just going to do it my way, which is what I always do anyway. So the instructions say, in a large fry pan, brown a pound of lean ground beef, which I don't have. So I'm going to use chicken burgers over medium heat, and then you stir in the seasoning, which I have, and a can of drained and rinsed kidney beans. I don't think I've ever in my life owned kidney beans, but you know what I do have? Let me show you. Corn niblets, which are almost as good as kidney beans. I think they're probably better because you know what beans do. And then mushrooms. I really like mushrooms. If I can find a way to get mushrooms into my meal, I'm winning. Oh, and then it also wants a can of diced tomatoes. I'm pretty sure I have that, but I'll go look. It might be in the pantry. Anyway, so then you have to simmer it for 15 minutes. So I think it should be pretty easy. I'm gonna change another few things. I'm also gonna add some cheese and some sour cream as long as I have it. I'm kind of this person who doesn't like to go out looking for ingredients. I kind of like to modify everything and just cook with what I have. So let me just see if I have those tomatoes, and then we can get cooking. And 1 second. I was really prepared for this video. Gosh. It's not looking good on the tomatoes. Not looking good, but I wonder, do you think I could just use fresh tomatoes? Because I have fresh tomatoes. Do you think, oops, do you think this would be okay? I'm gonna try it. I mean, it says diced tomatoes, it says a can, and honestly, fresh is always better than a can, right? Let's try it. It can't hurt. All right, so I just want to try to adjust this camera so you can see what I'm doing. So first I need a pan. So one of the things is I joined up here, and that's this like kind of cooking spice food. It's a company that sells a lot of really good food. And I ordered like every single thing that they sell. I haven't gotten it yet, so I'm right now suffering with what I've had. I do have the basics, like I have the pincher, and I have the measuring spoon. I even have the scissors, but I don't have the wok and all of those fun things. Hopefully it'll be coming. I also have this, but I didn't even have anything to juice, so kind of useless in this case. All right, let's get cooking. I have my fry pan. I have my chicken burgers, which these are from True Local, which if you haven't tried it, it's amazing, you should. I am want to cut this open. I don't want to use my good scissors. These are supposed to be for food. You think it will wreck them? I don't know. Let's just try it. Oh no. Pancake is trying to tip over the food. He has, just a second, I have to rescue the food. Pancake! Pancake! Get out of there! For real. These cats are worse than kids. Okay, back. So here we go. I got this really nice gas stove that I'm still learning how to use. So I'm gonna put that on medium high. I wonder, do you think I should use some oil? Probably. Get some oil. All right, I like avocado oil. So that's what I'm using. I know that I should use oil because I think chicken, you probably can't see when I'm doing that. That's no fun. I'll just start doing it differently. Maybe I'll move this so you can, that didn't work out so well. Maybe I'll move this over here. Like I said, this is the bloopers video. And you're gonna be really lucky to see this because it's gonna get deleted. Is that okay? Is that a bit better? Let's do this. Maybe I bring this over here. And then you can have a better way to see. Anyway, like I was saying, does this move with me? It doesn't. That's ridiculous. I have this like fancy thing, and it's supposed to follow my face, and it's not. Anyway, I'll figure it out for next time. But the chicken. So like I was just saying, you want to use, I should wash my hands. You want to use, just a second. You want to use oil if you're using chicken, because chicken doesn't have as high a fat as beef does. Maybe with beef you don't need to. So as you can see, these are patties. Bye-bye, patties. Somebody carefully made these, and I'm just gonna break them all up into pieces. I don't need patties at all. So it feels like a bit of a waste. Oh, I have a light here. Better. Oh. I wish I had all the tools. I don't have all the tools. Okay, so there we go. Oh, you know what else I have? I just realized I have onion and red pepper. I wonder if I should put that in there. Oh, I also have an apron. I was not going to spend too much time on this because I didn't want to, I'm hungry. That's why. So I'm not prepared, and I'm sorry, but this is what you get. This is how it works in your kitchen, right? All right. So one thing that Epicure has is actually a meat thing. I don't know what it's called, but it breaks up the meat. Instead of using a spoon like this, it actually breaks up the meat really well. So I'm going to be getting that soon. That'll be good. Okay. Let's see. What else was I going to put in here? Oh yeah, I could open some cans. I should probably do something with these tomatoes too. I don't know, how many do you think is a can? Probably 3? I'll wash them. Oh, I know what I can do. I have this amazing chopper thing that I can use. Where is it? Have you ever seen one of these? This thing is amazing. So I'm going to use this. I don't know if you can see. Probably you can. Okay. There you go. So, I'm not going to be using this. it down. Yeah, chicken, I think it's almost chicken breast, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's put these tomatoes. So I washed these tomatoes, they're fresh tomatoes, and I'm going to put them in this, see this little thing? And I'm just going to, actually I should cut them first. And then I'm going to try and pretend like they are also not cool. I'm getting the new one of these. I mean, it was cool once before it was bendy. Now it's bendy. So, do this. I'm pretty sure I even have one of these in the fridge. So give me 1 second. Take that off. I do have one. Use this. And onion. There we go. Alright. One more. Pretty sure this will be like a can. But better than a can, in fact. Okay, watch the magic. Let's see if I can bring this to you. Watch this. That's pretty good. That's really good. I'm gonna just turn it. All right. I feel like I should bring this over. Because you're probably, I'm sorry, I'm moving you. I'm trying to be as professional as I can. But you're also here for the comedic factor, I know it. Which is trying to watch someone who doesn't know what they're doing blow up the kitchen. Isn't that really why you're here? I know you. Okay, I know I probably should have done the onions already, but I'm going to do them now. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing. What I'll do is I'm going to put you on top of this thing, and hopefully that works. Is it following me? This camera's supposed to follow me. Let me see if I can push that. It's supposed to. I don't think it's going to work. But in any case, you have the idea of what it's supposed to do. I'm going to see it more next time. So, I'm not this person who's really good at chopping. So, just don't mind me if I chop off my finger. So far, it hasn't happened, but when you're nervous and in a hurry, that can happen. So, that's that leftover onion that I had that I needed to use up, that I'm putting inside of my chili. It's actually really good onion. It's sweet, and when you cut it, you don't cry. Look at my eyes. Am I crying? No, I'm not, because this is special onion. You can get it from Costco. Okay, so this is the tomatoes. Check that out. That's really good. It almost looks canned. I tried. Let's do one more pulse. Now you'll get it, see it close up. Alright. So here's what we've got so far. We've got the ground chicken, and it looks pretty brown to me. And then I've got the onions. Put that back in there. What else am I supposed to do? Bring this over here so everyone can see what's going on. Oh. Alright. So now I'm supposed to stir in the seasoning and the beans, which I'm not putting in, but I am putting in the corn and the mushrooms. So first I'm going to put the seasoning in, and then I'm going to put in the tomatoes. Oh, it wants me to put in water too? Weird. Sorry, Epicure Scissors. If you were special, you're not anymore. Okay, I'm putting in the seasoning, and now I'm putting in the tomatoes. Sorry, do you want to see? Let's see if I can make it so you can see, because it's always special when you can watch, right? Woo! One day I'll figure out if I can put a camera up there. So instead of wasting all that, I'm gonna get my water in there. That seems like about a half a cup, right? Oh, it actually has measurements. Never mind. Look, it has measurements. That is half a cup. I'm so smart. Okay, so that will go in, and that will kind of start cooking. I'm just gonna mix it around. Wow, it smells really good. Yum. And, you know, keep in mind, I'm the only one eating this. I probably should have cooked the onions a bit more, but that's okay. They're special onions. They're not like super bad to eat raw. I've eaten one raw. It wasn't bad. I like them in sandwiches. I can't remember what they're called, but it says on the bag that they're tearless, that you will not cry. And it's true. That's the reason I bought them, to test it out. Okay, so now I'm going to open the, this is a Tupperware. This is a Tupperware one. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to open the corn. The reason I love this is because it doesn't make sharp edges. I love corn. Corn is so much better than beans. It's sweeter. Well, some people really like beans, but they make me gassy. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna dump out the liquid. Alright. Now I'm gonna put in all the corn. So that's done. And now I want to put in the mushrooms. I probably should have cooked the mushrooms, but oh well. Alright. The only thing with this thing is that sometimes actually it's hard to get it to go on. Okay, there we go. Hey Mom, I think you are watching. If you're watching, can you comment? There's 2 people watching. I know my mom is one of them. Who's the other person? That's kind of weird. I did not ask anybody else to watch. But let's see. Alright, draining the mushrooms now. Alright, Mom, I'm waiting for your comment. Are you still watching? Or whoever is the other person watching. I don't know if this works or not. Probably not. There we go. Okay, so now I'm putting in the mushrooms. I did this a little wrong. Alright, so this is why you like this thing, because you can shove your hand right in there and it's not, remember how most of the time these cans get really hard and sharp? This thing, you don't hurt yourself if you have to shove your hand in there to get stuff out. Okay. Mushrooms. Now, mixing it. Let me show you. Now, if I drop this phone into the pan, that won't be funny. So I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit and let this simmer to let all the flavors mix in. Now I see that I made a couple mistakes already. I probably should have taken the onions and the mushrooms and done that first. So when you're going to modify a recipe, you should modify the instructions. I know that. I didn't do it because I was nervous. That's okay. All it means is that I'm just going to have to cook this for a little bit longer. No big deal. It just means extra flavor. So, at this time, I'm going to cover it, I think. I don't actually know if it asks me to. Simmer. I'm going to cover it. Let's see. Ooh, look what I have. How good is that? It's not really a cover, but it's a splatter guard. I never use it, so I'm going to use it today. So now I'm going to get the cheese and sour cream. And I have, let's just make sure that this is still good. It is. You know what the good thing about sour cream is? It never goes sour. Just kidding. Alright, now the other thing that I have is, I freeze my cheese. So I have a lot of cheese, but because I live alone, I don't like it to stick around too long in my fridge because obviously it does go moldy. So I get those big cheese blocks and then I grate them and then I keep them in the freezer. So I've got like a lot of different cheese. I also have, yeah, I think I'm going to use this white one. I believe it's a white cheddar. Could be a mozzarella. Pretty sure it's a white cheddar. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to put this in a bowl. I love cheese, by the way. Alright. Who doesn't love cheese? I know somebody who doesn't love cheese. My friend Joey. He's lactose intolerant. He doesn't like cheese. Okay. Let's see how this is going. Why don't you come and look? It's looking pretty good, but I'll tell you, it's smelling a lot better. It smells delicious. Can you see this? Okay, so there's a close-up. I will get better at this, I promise. Let's bring this up here. There we go. Okay. So if you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments. I don't think this is working. All of this worked for nothing. But it's okay. I had to eat anyway. So at least I have that. And it's my first video. It's kind of exciting. I'm kind of, you know, I was thinking that I would do this, and then I kind of psyched myself out, and I was like, no, then I have to do my hair, then I have to put on makeup, and I'm like, this isn't a makeup video, this is a cooking video. Who gets dressed to make food? Not me. So then I thought I would have integrity and cook as I always do in my pajamas. Anyway, it's looking really good. So I'm gonna know that it's done when the onions are clear. For me, that's gonna be usually about 15 minutes. I'll show you. Let me pick out an onion. There aren't many. I'll find one. Hunting. Wow, maybe they're all so clear that I can't even see them. Here's one. Okay. Let me get a spoon. So this is a piece of onion. This needs to kind of be clear, and that's when I'll know it's done. So this is beanless cha-cha chili. Yeah. Now I'm not sure. Do you think I should put the cheese in now? Or do you think I should melt the cheese on top? I just went and commented. Can you do it too? You see it in the chat? Alright. I think I'm just going to put the cheese on top. It's going to be way easier. Plus it's frozen, so it needs to melt. So this is the cheese situation. I'm not sure what kind it is, but to me it looks kind of like it could be either cheddar or mozzarella. Thank you. Another thing that usually I should be doing as I'm cooking is tasting. So why don't I do that? And since I live alone, I can taste as much as I want without worrying about contaminating the food. I wouldn't do this if you come over for supper, don't worry. Wow. Whoa, a little bit of kick. As Emma would say, BAM! Had to get that in there. Okay, so now, you see, there's the cheese on there, and the cheese is melting. Alright, it will be ready soon. And then I'm going to, I don't have any, you know what, the neighbor has a bit of let me show you, I have a surprise. It's a very exciting one, but it's going to take me a minute. So in the meantime, I'm going to put you over here and you can watch, whoops, you can watch the food for me, okay? Please watch. I don't want it to burn. Keep your eye on this. Let's see, is it working? Okay, there we go. Put it a little higher. There we go. I'll be right back. My neighbor said I can take any time I want. Ooh, it's garnished. This is parsley. Fresh. I just picked it. Wow, this is looking really good. Tell me, would you eat it? I think you might. Lots of cheese. Wow, that cheese is the secret ingredient. How could they forget to add cheese when they were telling me instructions? Seems like an obvious thing to do. I wonder if it needs salt. Let's check. You know I love my salt. This didn't need salt. That says something. It says a lot. Okay, let me get the serving bowl. And I think this is done, you guys. It is so done. So now, again, I don't have the proper stuff. I don't have a serving spoon, so I'm just going to have to make a mess of it and use this one, a mixing spoon. I'll try to make it look pretty at the end. Looks good. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Alright. This is the part of like they're supposed to do all this like plating stuff. When you see them on all the cooking show, making sure they do that because they say presentation is everything. Okay, so now I'm going to put a bit of sour cream, which is what you were standing on. So sorry about that. Now I'm going to grab some sour cream and another spoon, mix that up. I love sour cream. It probably does go bad, but it wasn't bad, so use it. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't look as appealing. I'll dollop it on. I'll put a dollop, and then it's so nice. Okay. Check this out. Can you see it? Here, I will lift it up. This is, I feel like it looks even better than the picture. No, it doesn't. I don't have that. I should go outside and get some of these. I have those. I have little green onions. So this is the picture. This is the real thing. Also, corn and mushrooms. What do you think? Maybe I should take a bite. I will. Oh, look at this. Somebody else wants it. All right, just a second. Sour cream. Let's taste it. So, I forgot I wasn't using beef. So then I was like, that's interesting, it's chicken. Chicken doesn't have as strong of a flavor, but that's good because the corn and the mushrooms actually are, there's decently strong flavors. I'll just have to take another bite just to be sure. Ah. This is really good.